Guys, I'm back. We finished Fallout 3, and now we're back in Mass Effect Andromeda. Oh, we played a good game, and now we're playing a game that does not have a good reputation, is not looked upon fondly in Mass Effect, but we're giving it a chance. So if anyone's wondering, I am playing this on Xbox Game Pass. You can play it through that. And, oh yeah, technically not really spending money on it, but this is a good way to give certain games a chance, kind of check them out. It's what I like about Game Pass. I'm able to check out games I would probably have not think about playing or haven't had a chance to play yet. So this is a good way to kind of get into them. But man, this load time. Ooh. Ooh. Don't die. Don't, save scum in this game apparently. Alright, so how do you play this game again? Pretty sure it'll come to me. Alright. That's how you do that. This is jump. I don't think I can whip out my gun in this area. Oh, no, wait. Bring him back. Okay. And what was the scan button? Scan button's here? Okay, cool. What's my quest? I need to figure out what I'm doing. Oh, skills. We leveled up. Oh yeah, I forgot how that's what my character looks like apparently. Okay. Got 1 point to spend on something. Concussion shot? Sure. Oh, I need like 2 for whatever. Trip mine. I don't know if I'm ever really gonna use it. I gotta see it in action. Okay. So 2-point trip. So flat cannon's good. I like that one. See my concussion shot, that's pretty standard. Mass Effect. Omni grenade. Looks cool. So we got that. Turbocharge. Got that as an enhancement. Trip mine, flat cannon, pistol stuff, assault rifle. Maybe I should put something into sniper rifles. Maybe shotgun. Let's do something in sniper rifles. Let's do that. Combat tools. Increase combat power damage. Okay, cool. Alright. Confirm. Let's do... These characters are good. There's not enough points for them to invest in anything anyway. That's good. Inventory. What is new in inventory? Oh, resources. Cadmium. Biomaterial. Shell filaments. That's good there. Journey so far. Finding home. EOS. That's Drac. We just recently seen him. I think he just joined the team too. Hello, Jeth. Okay. Vetra. Learned a little bit about her before we had our last Mass Effect stream. Or last and only. Phoebe. Callow. Okay. This is known associates too. And a lot of the associates of I already forgot her writer is not too memorable right now. It's probably because I just don't know too much about him. But when compared to other Mass Effects, man, they're all drawn a blank. Not very memorable. And I don't remember a lot of their names. I'm having a hard time remembering the main character's name. It's Ryder. Tempest Laboratories. And all the Tempest stuff. Journal. First murder. Wait, is that the only thing happening? No, I got EOS stuff too. Okay. Oh, right. Let's get resilience. That's. Well, we just did this, so we need to head back to Nexus and finish up the first murder. Exactly what my plans are. Part the planet.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Leaving Atmo. They couldn't just say atmosphere. These load screens. Oh no! What are we getting ourselves into? It's only the second time playing this right now, and I'm already starting to doubt.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
Whatever, it's cool.
You're professionals. I'm not going to babysit bunk assignments. Let's talk about our success on EOS. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Helios threw us for a loop, meaning we're kinda new at this. All of us. So let's figure out what the rules are now and try to stick to them.
Sounds good.
If there's one thing I know I can do, it's make up rules.
No one said make up rules. Can we please keep anarchy to a minimum?
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical? Good meeting, everyone.
Guess I should talk to Drax, wherever he is. He said he's in the kitchen. Oh, VidCon. No calls. All right.
So this is what you and Ryder do for fun. Explore weird vaults that try to kill.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong, especially somewhere like the Initiative? So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted, my rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
See anything else for her to talk to her about?
Hi there.
The Asari Arc.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing concrete yet.
Any more Commando war stories?
We once infiltrated a dangerous cult by posing as new initiates. Valenza hated it. She was like our padre. The cult, that perversion of faith, really upset her.
How did you stop them?
Nasira pretended that Valenza needed to be purified of evil. She was given a private audience with the cult leader. Valenza shot her, and then prayed for her.
Damn.
Any more Commando war stories?
Not just now. I'll try to remember a good one.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Hey, cool. We be jiving. Let's see, what about Lexi?
Ryder?
Crew morale.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files, and my brain by species.
Non-humans. Phoebe.
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
What about Vetra?
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
Oh, Callow.
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
And Drac?
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
Thanks for the insight. How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality.
I didn't
Anyone in particular?
do the humans.
I sort them in their files, and my brain by species.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
Let's see, Cora.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
Let's see, Gul.
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head-on.
Suvi.
Suvi okay?
She's remarkably adaptive. I'm kind of jealous.
Liam.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's we can't lose attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
Thanks for the insight. I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, need to find where Drax is. Oh yeah, we could do the Asari thing. I mean, not Asari, but the strike team stuff. Let's see what that. Oh yeah, I haven't set that up yet. I have no clue what that's about. So I think the kitchens are actually being here. Somewhere. Maybe not there.
So Vetra, I hear this joker beat you at poker too. Where'd you hear that?
A little Brody told her.
A gloating Brody.
It was a close game.
Did give me a better game than Drac. Not saying much.
Watch it.
Forget him. Let's get a game going with everyone else to hone our skills and take him out.
Let's do it. Hey, Costa, want in on this?
No thanks. I need my creds. And my clothes. And both my kidneys. Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Oh, nothing to talk about. Cool.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
What about Phoebe?
Hi there. Just checking in. What's up?
Flirting.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you?
Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
It's weird.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Wonder if she's gonna be one of those characters that don't want you to flirt. It'd be hard to get type of characters. But if you do, like, every chance you get, she'll completely, like, push you away. Because you're too easy to come by type of people.
Ryder.
Anyone special in your life? Oh my god, is that like a hit-on type of thing?
Have anyone else here with you? Besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
No, I mean someone special.
Special? Oh. You mean like... Oh. No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Anywhere's gonna feel empty if you don't have someone to share it with.
A romantic? I wasn't expecting that. And again, the entire idea of leaving everything you know for a chance at something new is kind of romantic. Anyway.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
I wonder how many characters you can romance as a female in this game. We confirmed 2 of them.
Prodromos. Prodromos. Sounds good, doesn't it? We started Pathfinder. A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
So you can romance him too.
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
His emotions
I know
aren't
it.
going to be in the way. He's just there. I'm here to do my job. That's it. Move it along. Yes, General, it's time again. Mass Effect Andromeda. We should just call it Andromeda because it's not much of a Mass Effect game. It's Andromeda time. Oh, crew info board. Drax and Phoebe are officially on the team. Okay, we all know that. Are you think the new Mass Effect? I'm guessing what you're asking me is, what do you think of the new Mass Effect? I'm worried, especially if there is going to be a new Mass Effect, because Mass Effect Andromeda wasn't sought lightly once it released. It was it didn't do good, and even though I have my reserved opinions about this game, I am giving it a chance.
And don't give the Pathfinder too
But
much
yeah,
trouble.
the future of Mass Effect hasn't looked good since. And hearing that there's another Mass Effect coming out, still under the wings of EA, isn't a good sign. Just my opinion. Not a good sign. Think there's anything else? I'm just trying to find Drax. I'm still trying to navigate this ship. I think I'm kind of getting it, but not really. Maybe I need to... That's where that is. I think I've already been through here. Just trying to figure out where the freaking Just trying to figure out where their kitchen is, so I can talk to Drax. But apparently I don't even know how to navigate my own ship. It's kind of aggravating. Climb this ladder. It's like, guys, do you know where the freaking thing is? There's the dirty couch. Really don't know where the kitchen is. Did I go up the ladder last time? Yeah, I think I've definitely been through here. Hell. there a map for the actual... Kind of wondering if there's a map for the actual ship. Ah, here we go. Actual... See, Drax is right over there. Is he up a level or down a level? Maybe just through this door? Nope. But is that a personal terminal?
Give the Pathfinder too much trouble.
Quit worrying, Lucian.
Oh, got a new email. Acknowledged. Mark is red. Oh, mark all as red. Wait, yoga poses from Lexi? Yeah, it's very hard for me to be excited about a new Mass Effect. Even though I'm a Mass Effect fan, it's incredibly hard for me to
Spare parts.
get excited.
Carry that emergency kit you put together all the time.
Good. Good. I'll check in with you later.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
I like the way you think, kid.
Ugh, someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Let's talk to Drax one more time.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for Kesh ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
What's your war stories?
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a piejack scratch his butt?
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common Ket are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Destined are annoying, quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view, their friends too. Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me. Perfect for grenade practice.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
There's just something wrong about the Ket. The absolute single-mindedness.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Sam is part of what makes someone a Pathfinder. You're just going to have to deal with that.
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now, centuries, shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for cash right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
I have no problems believing that.
Yeah, she told me off good. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going, self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
About the Nexus uprising.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Tan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
He did say he was doing this for centuries, so yeah. You can get away with it. Alright, I think I need to go downstairs. Down or upstairs? Yeah, I need to go upstairs. Let me in. What? Does it think I'm still somewhere else? Okay, there it goes. Alright, let's finish the mission. Beep, 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 beep. Boop, 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 boop.
Where's my data pad? Oh, how'd you get under there?
Suvi, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh, I wasn't I? I do that sometimes. Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
I mean, to be honest, most scientists are, devout in something.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often, as if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist, as if the sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
You definitely have an interesting perspective on the interplay between faith and science. I'd really like to pick your brain on that sometime. Maybe over drinks? The Nexus?
Yeah.
I'd like that. Now I should probably update the rest of the team with my latest reports. We'll talk later.
I have no clue who the hell we're gonna try and romance. I'm just trying to get to know him. Can you romance Callow, even though he'll die before you even have kids?
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
No. Fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure?
What can I do for you?
I couldn't help overhearing you and Gil. Sounded pretty heated.
He likes redesigning things, but the ship was built this way for a reason. I wish Gil would respect that. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really.
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
Buy. Legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Her engine's based on the Ark's Odyssey drive, which got us through dark space. The core takes the static electricity it generates and stores it in capacitors. We basically make our own power supply. It took Serena and Tion weeks to get it working on a smaller ship. And a few electrical shocks.
Man, the Normandy could have used that. Its own power supply? That'd be fucking cool.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Our aerospace engineer was Tianada Vasmore, a Quarian fellow, and absolutely fearless. Once, some Omega scrap dealer pulled the "we don't sell to Quarians" nonsense. Tion found a workaround.
What did he do?
He glued a memory foam to his environmental suit, then, during the negotiations, leaned against the drive core he wanted, very casual. It made a perfect mold of the components, and the scrap dealer was none the wiser.
That's pretty damn smart.
Tell me something else about the ship.
The glass on board? It's actually a clear oxide and nanofiber compound. It bends rather than shattering.
How tough is it? We're only an arm's length away from hard vacuum.
Our testing involved 3 drunk Krogan with sledgehammers and a C-Sec battering ram. It's sturdy.
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model, how power moves through the ship. But he forgot to lock his terminal and we, added a few embellishments. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Well, I can't talk about Suvi. She's sitting right there.
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I'll admit it, Gil's rather irritating. He insists on redesigning systems rather than maintaining them.
He likes to do things his way.
That doesn't make it the right way.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Liam's quite fun. Not many humans have that kind of energy. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Dr. Tapero seems nice, if quiet. It must be very different here, compared to the Hyperion. Fewer people in stasis shock.
Let's keep it that way. What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Given Drax's history with Solarians, it's probably better I just stay out of his way. Too bad. That grunion roast he makes smells delicious.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I like PB. But I really hope she doesn't lean on the escape pod's manual release by accident.
Is that easy to do?
It's an escape pod. If it's difficult to use, you're doing it wrong.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Vetra's very kind. She actually got hold of some dried seaweed snacks for me. Said I needed feeding up.
Tell me something else about the ship.
I'm all out of stories for now. Sorry. You'll have to make some new ones.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I don't talk to Cora much. She always seems so busy. There are things I'd like to ask her about your father, but it never seems like a good time.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Oh, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
So that's the end of that.
You know, I haven't actually met many Solarians.
Careful. Depending who you ask, we're conniving spies, genius researchers, or meddling scientists. We have to pack a lot of living into 40-odd years. Everything gets accelerated. Lines blur. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
They might live on average 20, but maybe their apex lifespan is 40.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
I don't know, maybe I misremembered that. Thought they lived on average 20 years. Maybe I'm just not remembering correctly. Maybe I just need to get my head out of my ass. Galaxy oh. Wrong button, Vince. System view. Kind of wondering what the exclamation marks mean. Kind of does make me wonder if we're gonna find anything. Seems like the scanning's not really doing anything. Cluster map? Alright. Oh, we already did 12%. Oh, probably because of EOS. So there's a percentage gauge. Alright, first murder, first strike, and then... I don't know. Just telling me a bunch of stuff. More of a dark drive.
Familiar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all. I'm picking up something.
Oh. Wait, something out there?
Probe away. Anomaly found.
Oh, element 0. We do need element 0. I know that's like a very big commodity to build anything. That's a deposit. So... okay, we just collect the element 0, I guess? Alright. What about that one? So, why does it still have a marker on it? What is going on? Confused because I don't think it did anything. It says progress of 33. How do we increase this progress? Is it the scanning itself, or is it... well, there's nothing to scan here. I'm so confused. Why did it send me over there? Oh. Well, the element 0 is no longer... doesn't have the exclamation point anymore. Yeah, it's a much, like, it's a very miniature version of what the Citadel was. Docking bay. That's a very small version. Like, I wonder if anyone has actually done a size comparison with the Nexus and the Citadel. This seems much smaller. Look, they're kind of still building it though, but the overall size doesn't seem as big.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
It's a good day to party.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
We've taken some hard knocks, but this proves we'll always get up again.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
No problem.
I don't know. Maybe I should have stayed home.
Oh, it looks a little bit more livelier now. Probably because it actually has light.
You said that.
Is that an artificial sun?
What?
Because I can't tell. It looks like it is. I think that's an artificial sky, to be honest. Like, now that I'm actually thinking about it, it's like, oh wow, wait a minute, we're out in space. Of course it's artificial. I haven't actually talked to any of the shop owners.
Let me know what materials you need and I'll find you something.
Arms.
That's a relief. Thanks for helping out. I owe you one.
Weapons and stuff. I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got.
It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
What's with these prices?
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
Half the supplies are inaccessible, what with how we crash landed and all. And I have to trade with the crooks out there for the rest, so...
Ooh, is that the... Ooh, that's a shotgun. Rare. How much money do I have? Wait. I only have 1,000 credits? I mean, not 1,000. 100 credits? Even worse? Oh my god, we're screwed. Can't even buy this. The Katana, Omniblade 2, Viper 2. Oh boy. Let's sell all salvage, see how much money we get out of that. Got 1,000. So we got some money. Weapons. We mainly have weapons. Consumables. Resources. Nomad. Can't buy anything for the Nomad. Okay, so that's the arms dealer. This person's the armor person.
Hey.
Pathfinder armor. Initiative armor. All common stuff. This is uncommon though. Yeah, what is my gear? I'm not gonna look through all my gear. I'll say, yeah, what is my armor I'm wearing? That's a good question. Armor. Initiative. What's the stats on this? Can I see the stats? Because it can't just be a cosmetic thing. Also with weapons too. I mean the weapons and all that have stats, but the armor doesn't? Maybe armor is cosmetic in this game? Weird. Yeah, there's no stats for it. It kind of makes me wonder. The crew, you know. Fantastic place and point of view. Okay, let's actually finish this mission though. We'll talk to more of these people later once we get this stuff wrapped up. Okay, let's go to operations.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood, tissue, and DNA donations. See a medic if you think you may be eligible. This is HNS.
Let's take some Omni gel afterwards and we're good to go. Operations. Alright. Who the hell are we talking to? Oh yeah, this.
Hey, don't puke on the floor. You're gonna get sick.
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
Yes and no.
An enemy blast to the back killed the chief. Your shot missed.
What? You're kidding me. Thank the spirits. This is great.
Hold on there. The chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body. Sam, play back.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Shit.
Not only did you think you killed him, you meant to.
but you just said I didn't, so it doesn't matter, right? The
You had
conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
You had intent to kill, though, so that's still kind of a crime. At least if you think about our laws.
Director Tan will determine what's to be done. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
We'll see about that.
It's not my choice. Doesn't this guy need to talk to? Oh, okay, never mind. I guess the head security person would be no, Tan's the more like the other head figure of the Nexus. I'm gonna tattle on you.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
Oh, you?
Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakeem, my producer. I could use your help.
Oh, you
What are you looking for?
Director Tan's asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
You're passionate about this. Oh, I'm just gonna be as flirty as I can.
Nice to see someone so devoted to her work.
That's kind. Sometimes the camera makes people shy away from me.
That's a shame.
So that's what I need. The truth, I mean. Someone needs to record the history we're making.
It takes integrity to record the truth and nothing but.
Well, I do my best. And you could help me out. The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
You don't mind treading on the initiative director's toes?
What would he do? Pull funding we don't have? I'm game if you are.
Well, you're going? Alright, have a good dinner, man. See ya. I'll take part.
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or, hell, just getting lost. We'll deal with all of them. We just need time.
Tan will love that. But if that's your take, that's what goes in. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. This was more fun than I expected. You were great. I'll get to work editing.
Hydroponics report.